Hey, San Marcos. Okay, we're going to take a break from the hippie world of San Marcos. Now, I want to talk a little bit about San Marcos in the 1920s. Now, I want to start off with myself first as the character, because this is my story after all, and I waited for the first one. And so now I am not an activist to help the Native Americans, because this is a fantasy story, and I don't want to go there. We'll get into that later. I'm a bank robber. Because I am so savvy in technology in the 1920s that I understand they cannot radio each other, and I can cross the county line because I've got a little bit of litigation background. I was an attorney who got screwed over by the government trying to help the Indians, so I became a bank robber. But I'm a non-violent bank robber, y'all. I've invented the paint gun, and I even have cellular technology for the other gangs in the other town. And they're all hippie gangs. Whenever we hit a spot, I hit my homegirl Cass Bell, and she's as flamboyant as I am. When we hit a spot, we want our names in the paper. So I'm like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, you've just been tagged by LMC. And she's like, Cass, I got to think of your gangster name. And by the way, they call me Babyface Coppola, and I get mad. I don't want to be called Babyface. I want something much more robust. Y'all can come up with my gangster name. And y'all know me. I'm savvy in public relations. So they start calling me Babyface, and I start spinning out the backspin. But I reinvent myself. So I'm like, in Russia, apparently it's good luck when you get poop on your stuff. But I am not a happy camper that my dope tread on me was a target of the birds. So back to my story. Every time they do something and call me Babyface, I strike back for something super flamboyant. I hit the New Braunfels Bank. Da-da-da-da-da-da! You've been hit by Mean Face Coppola. Oh no, the paper's going to report it as Babyface. Then I go down to Houston. You've been hit da-da-da-da-da-da, by Ugly Face Coppola. They report it as Babyface. I'm getting frustrated. I even paint my face with war paint that I learned from the different tribes I worked with against the federal government in the 1920s. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da! You've been hit by Painted Face Coppola. Once again, the Dallas Morning News reports this Babyface. I don't know what to do, y'all. I get caught up, so I go underground and I start to plot. Y'all, it comes to the point where I become so caught up in all this name recognition from the press that I do something really stupid. This bank robber with the paint gun. It's a paint gun. It's a non-violent story, y'all. I filed for governor of Texas, people. Now, that could be problematic when you've been a bank robber for, like 10 years successfully and haven't gotten caught. You're just all caught up now in the optics of how they say your gangster name. All I want is a good gangster name. The ones I'm throwing out there when I go, da-da-da-da-da-da, those aren't even creative. They're not even reflective of my dynamic personality. So when I file for governor, I actually come up with something creative. And that's for y'all to come up with. What is my